you've been watching my videos this year, I have been on a mission of being single and like finding myself basically. This was my mission and New Year's resolution last year, and I didn't stick to it. And the way that I've cried like probably 45 times this year alone, and we're only 3 months in, just over feeling abandoned, like my abandonment wounds. Like, I don't think, can we all talk about how hard it really fucking is? Like, it's really fucking hard to like actually like deal with your abandonment wounds. Like, and I've faced them before, and every time I face them, I kind of come to this point where I'm like, I don't know how to fix it. And again, like I've talked about this in the past video, but like I feel like I'm somebody where I always kind of know what I need to do to get better. Like something that I'm kind of good at is personal growth. Like I always know like the right things for my mental health or for like my body, or like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm good at like getting deep with myself, meeting myself, and like knowing what to do. But with abandonment wounds, it's like I know why I have them, and I know like what my triggers are and all of that. But every time I come to like the feeling of like, okay, this is the wound, how do I fix it? I never know, because I don't know how to explain it. Like if you have them, you know, but it's the most empty. It's like there's a hole inside of you that like I don't know how to fill. And that's the whole point, is like there's something missing from you, and that's why you're constantly seeking love in other people, or like seeking like comfort through like escapism, like through food, drugs, whatever your vice is. It's like there's a hole, and I still have not figured out like how do you fill that hole. And everybody says you need to love yourself first, and it's like, can we fucking talk about how hard it is to like what does that mean, or how to do that? Like it is so hard. And yeah, like I kind of just want to talk about the struggles today of like healing in general, and just like loving yourself. It's just like, I don't even know, it's just like there's no blueprint for it, and it's not something that you can just do. It's really fucking hard. And I feel like this entire year for me, that's why I've been feeling so like up and down. Like I've talked about this in many videos, but like the up and down emotions I've been having, because I've never actually faced my abandonment wounds. I've tried to before. I've faced it in little ways here and there, like through shadow work, when I've done psychedelics, when I've had real, like I've met myself very fucking deeply. But I've never like fully made the effort to like really be like, okay, this is it. No more fucking around. You have to become your own person. You have to become whole. And now I'm trying to do it, and it's like, holy fuck, this is hard. Like it's really hard. It's not something like you can just do. You have to have breakdown after breakdown after fucking breakdown. And that's what I've been doing. I have cried so many fucking times this year. I'm so tired of crying. I'm tired of feeling empty. I'm tired of feeling like lost and just not knowing. And you know how I can describe it too? If you're somebody that like either is also going through this and wants to relate, or just doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about, the way I can describe it is like I've always had something to anchor me, basically, is how I feel. Like this is the realization I had, is like mostly with relationships, right? I've always been in a relationship, and why? Because it anchors me. It makes me feel like, okay, I have something to like fall back on. Like I have something to take care of me, or like a perceived illusion that I'm being taken care of. And it's mostly like on emotional level, but physical as well. Like, okay, so I have this person, I depend on them because they make me feel anchored. And usually they don't actually, because people with abandonment wounds usually choose people that aren't really good for them, because they're choosing somebody out of lack. And so when you're in lack, you're not going to choose something that's making you feel whole. You're going to choose something that gives you breadcrumbs and the bare minimum. And so there's this perceived illusion of feeling anchored by this person, And now that I've taken that away, I literally feel like I'm dropped in the middle of the ocean and I'm just free fucking food for the sharks to eat. Like, that's kind of how it feels. Like, I'm just like swimming in this like huge, vast nothingness, and I don't have anything to like grab onto to hold. Like, basically I don't feel grounded. And aside from like a person anchoring me, before I started dating, before relationships, all of that, what was it? It was, okay, my phone also anchors me. So again, I've talked about it in my past videos, but my phone, I just did a fast. This is something I've struggled with as well. And it's really not, it's not just one thing. Basically, it's addiction in general. And I do feel like this is why like addiction is such a disease, is because it's not the drugs, it's the abandonment wounds, it's the trauma that people have. Okay, so you can basically put in place any fucking vice to describe this. It can be food. A lot of people that have struggled with their weight, they probably are using food to emotionally fulfill something. You can do it with anything, smoking, vaping, anything like you depend on too much. It's a vice because you're using it to fill some sort of like hole or like need or void. And so then I started thinking back even further. Okay, before my phone, what have I always depended on, and what most people depend on? Sugar. Think back to when you were a kid and you were having a mental breakdown, like you were crying because you were upset, you were a child. Most people's parents give them a chocolate bar or a candy and they say, oh, stop crying, here, take this. Or if you did a good job at something, and like, okay, for example, when I went to go get some sort of vaccine, flu shot, whatever, and I was a little kid, I was like 5 years old, my mom got me a bunch of candy after. And so you start to associate these things with like comfort, with relief, with, okay, this is what I do when I'm upset. I eat sugar. And it doesn't have to be that, but again, for me personally, like when I think back to my childhood, that's probably the first thing that was ever my like comfort. And so I've always wanted to do a sugar fast, but I actually feel like this is the final boss, like legit, because sugar is so fucking addicting, and I have tried to cut back on it, and I literally feel like withdrawals like crazy. Like I'm going fucking feral. More than my phone, more than any withdrawals I've ever had from vaping, from a person. Like I feel like sugar will be the final boss because it creates so many like real like diseases in your body. Parasites feed off of them. So if I do have parasites, which I believe like a lot of people do without knowing, like they're just like, it's normal for people in other countries to do parasite cleanses all the time, but we just don't do them here. And so if I do have parasites, which I probably do, they're feeding off of the sugar, which is then making me more fucking crazy because the parasites control like your emotions, everything. Like this shit goes deep, this shit goes intense. Like, and so I don't want to get really into fasting right now, but basically I feel like that is something that I need to do. And it's kind of like this next thing that I want to do, but I'm scared because I already have so much going on mentally, emotionally, everything. It's like I don't know how much I can take, but at the same time I don't want to feel this way anymore. But yeah, like this is just a realization I had that like, holy fuck, like these things have made me feel anchored my whole life. And when you take them away, which I have done fast in multiple different ways, phone fast, breakup, fucking food fast, I've done the fast, I've met myself very deeply, but it's almost like I have to go further. I have to go more into the deep end, more into the vastness, more into the nothingness, the void. And I'm fucking scared because yes, I know that when you get through it, there is an immense amount of peace. Like I've done it before, but it doesn't change the fact that you have to go through it. It fucking hurts. You have to have a million mental breakdowns. You have to sit in your uncomfort. Like I have sat in my uncomfort this year so much. I'm just tired of being uncomfortable. Like holy fuck, I'm so tired of like dealing with my shit and going through it and crying and like having mental breakdowns. And it's like holy fuck, like I just want to be fixed. I just want to feel better. And like this, and okay, also let's talk about astrology for a second. If you guys know anything about perfection years, again, I don't really know astrology that well. I just see things and then I repeat them. But I'm in my 12th house for perfection year, which everybody talks about how like 23 is your worst year. Why? Because it's your 12th house perfection year. Because the 12th house represents like the unknown, the illusions, like of, it's the 12th house. It's Pisces energy. It's like illusions, it's endings, it's like shit just being like fucking like up in the air, and people have a lot of like huge endings happening, but you always come out of your 12th house perfection year like starting a brand new person. And so I know that this year is a deep transformative year for me. Like I already knew that when I turned 23. I was like, I know that something will make me transform this year, good or bad. I'm going to transform in a deep way. But I didn't expect the entire fucking time that I would feel this like almost like thrown into the middle of the ocean type feeling, like this just like floating in space with nothing to hold on to, nothing to define me. Almost, it's almost like I am water, like I have no form. And that's what Pisces energy is. Pisces energy is like so expansive that it has no form. And I'm just like tripping the fuck out. And I also, my sun is in the 12th degree, so I already have Pisces energy with me. My Mercury is in the 12th house as well, and that's probably explains why I'm into so many fucking weird topics, and I'm just so like delulu and optimistic sometimes, maybe to a fault. But yeah, like I didn't expect to like feel this way, like almost like this like identity crisis 24/7. Like there's nothing to define me as a person, and I'm trying to like do all these things to like become better, but it's so hard to like, okay, think about it this way. In order to have confidence, right, you kind of have to know yourself. You have to like, to be confident in who you are, there has to be a you to begin with. 888 on that license plate. There has to be a you that you know so that you can walk in that. And if you don't feel like you know who you are because you're going through an identity crisis, how are you supposed to be whole? How are you supposed to be confident? How are you supposed to like walk with this like authenticity, confidence, knowingness, confidence to go out and meet people and show up as yourself when you don't know who the fuck you are? So it's almost like I'm in this constant like fog of like constant moving of transformation and not being able to define myself, and it's fucked. Like it's honestly just fucked. I hope that like the way that I'm describing this relates to somebody, because I swear to fuck if I'm the only one that's feeling this year. I don't know, like I've felt this way before, but never this long. Like this is the longest I've ever felt so like out in the open, up in the air, fucking disconnected, just like constantly losing my mind, on the verge, crying every day, talking myself off the ledge, reminding myself of all the things that I've done and that like I'm coming a long way. Like it's just like a constant fucking shitstorm. And I don't know, like it makes you want to just lay in bed, like to be honest. Like it makes me want to just lay in bed. And I'm sorry about the lighting, it's a very gloomy, rainy day. But yeah, like it makes you just want to lay in bed and just kind of give up, because you're like, holy shit, like this feeling is just so uncomfortable. I don't even know what to do. Like I just need to like, there's too much going on, there's too much changing, there's too much that I want to accomplish, but also I can't fully show up as myself. So how can I accomplish anything in full Sid form when I don't know what the fuck I'm doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's all too much, and I'm going to freak out, and I've already freaked out. It's like I can't freak out anymore. How many more times can I have a mental breakdown? I'm so, and then it's like I also, there's so much changing, there's so much up in the air, but yet all at the same time everything has been the same for like the past year, which I've never had stability. But like in terms of like my job, everything has been so the same, but yet constantly changing, that it's like driving me crazy, because part of me is like, I cannot be around the same people anymore. I cannot do the same thing every day anymore. I cannot do the same unhealthy patterns and dynamics. I need a fucking change. I need somebody to leave my life. And then as soon as it happens, I'm like, I can't handle the change. Like, it's like I can never be happy. I can never just chill. I can never feel confident. It's like I'm losing it. I'm fucking losing it. And I don't know what to do. And I don't have the fucking answers. And I don't have any fucking advice. My feelings are who I am. And that's what I have to lean into. Like, the only thing that I have right now is my fucking fucked up ass, chaotic ass feelings. And so I'm gonna lean into that, I guess. Just raw, I hate that fucking word. Just sharing my raw ass feelings as much as I can to whoever the fuck is watching, and hope that somebody cares, feels something, relates, gets clarity. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. All I know is that when I feel this way, I need to talk about it. So I'm following that, because that's the one thing that I do know. That's the one thing that I am grounded in, is the fact that I need to yap about my bullshit. And yeah, so that was a release. If you guys like my vibe, my name is Sydney. If you like my vibe, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, I love you, and have a beautiful, blessed day.